Hey everybody, HMV here, laying more into the breach, and today we're taking a random squad out. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna click balanced roll twice. One, two. There you go. This is the squad we're taking. We're taking a Leap Mech, we're taking a Cannon Mech, and we're taking a Gravity Mech out. And we're somehow gonna try to get these guys to work. Now the question is, do we want Broadplank in there? Do we want to put Broadplank in the Gravity Mech so he can push and pull? Or do we want to pick up Abe to put him in the Leap Mech? And I think the answer is we want to pick up Abe to put him in the Leap Mech, because the Leap Mech without that bonus healing is just useless otherwise. So Abe, you are our new time traveler. Sorry, Flank, you are being pushed out, and Blakout, you are Abe, and you are heading out with two guys who we'll meet in a second, and we'll see how this squad's gonna do. Okay, Blakout, you are going out with Ran Yakumo and MotriXon, and Ran, as the person who has been on the squad, who has been in the game, on the list, whatever you want to call it, the longest, you are called out. Before you're going to be put on a squad next, you must tell me that you want to stay on the list. Otherwise, you won't be. Nobody has any extra bonuses, so we're going to head out here and see what's up. Let's see, we got a spider, so I hate that island. I want it to die, and I never want to see it again. We've got, otherwise, I think we could go for a 3LN victory. Also, let's look at the things here. We could open 5 time pods in a single game. We could beat the game without spending any reputation, and we can raise grid defense to 30% or more. Sadly, we already did that by 10 grid defense on a single island, because that would have been a time to get that achievement. But oh well, what are you going to do? I think we're going to go right to detritus, and we're going to see how well we do here. And we are going to... yeah, I mean, all these are possible. Beat the game without spending any reputation is an interesting one. That's one you have to kind of plan ahead, and that might even be playing on easy mode. That's a difficult one. So we'll look and see if we have the chance to raise the grid defense. Let's go ahead and destroy 5 acid bats. That shouldn't be too hard, especially if we put Abe right here. And put our tank, let's say, here, and our Gravity Mech here. Oh, time pod on the first level. You gotta like that. Gotta like an early time pod. Okay, I would love to do this, but this is terrible because it'll destroy the time pod. I also need to get rid of you, and that's it, though. That's the only thing that's actually all that necessary to deal with. And I don't really have anything to do with you except for get you out of the way of this guy, which is kind of annoying. You can come here and do this, which at least gets you on the way, and gets him on the way. So let's go ahead and do that. And then you just kill him, and you, I guess, pull this thing so that he at least kills it, and then and then we do that. I'm wondering something. That's funny. These things count as enemies because he did 2 damage to it. That's an interesting thing here. Okay, we can do this with you, and that'll kill him, which is pretty awesome. Then you can not kill him, but at least push him out of the way, and then you can gravity pull him into the water, which will kill him. And I think that is totally fair. And you're definitely going to have to heal yourself next turn because you're blocking these spawns. And we're still going to have to destroy this acid bat. Okay. Gravity Mech doesn't really have too many opportunities here to do anything fun. Abe could definitely jump here and destroy this and kill him and knock him onto the spawn and kill him. So that's definitely his move. So I think we're going to put you here. We're going to do this. Then you're going to get out here so you're actually useful on a future turn. You're just going to shoot him, and we'll just go without him doing anything. I don't like this being open, but that's okay, because this is the final turn, and there's only one bad guy. Oh, two bad guys. Okay. Gotta pay attention to the fact that this guy could make him explode. So we could do this. We have to kill both of these guys. That's the only stipulation. And we have to kill this guy first. If we don't have to kill this guy, we could just block him. And that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we could do this, but that'll actually not do anything useful. So we're not going to do that, because that would be dumb. So yeah, I think we're going to do this to kill him. Then we're going to do this to kill him. And you're just going to get in the way of this guy and deal with the fact that you died. Or that you didn't die, per se, but you, you didn't kill the guy, so... We've picked up a time pod. We're 1/5 of the way to that time pod achievement. You know what? I'll put it on my science mech because, hey, we got it. Although then we'd have to put Vec hormones on someone else, which isn't a terrible idea. But then he's gonna have a power that he can't actually use. So I think, considering the fact that I don't think it's a useful thing, we're not gonna do it. And I think we are going to... I would really like Abe to get an extra damage, but I think the extra damage on the tank might be more useful. Right now we're both doing 1 damage, which is just not enough damage. So let's go ahead and do that. Defend the train. Take less than 3 grid damage. We're going to want this anyway to see what this is. So let's go ahead and take this now. Yeah, this is fair. This is fair, and this is fair. Okay, not exactly what I was expecting to happen. But if it was always what I expected to happen, it wouldn't be any fun now, would it? Okay, we can do this, which will block a spawn. These guys are doing 1 damage each, so Abe's not actually going to take any damage from this. And when I say Abe, I of course mean Blackout. Then you can just kill this guy. And you can be totally useless, but you can at least block this alleyway so nobody can come up it. Okay, we got a fairly obvious turn that isn't good at all, so I'm not going to do it. That fairly obvious turn would be to jump here and knock this guy into this building, because, you know, that's a thing that would be awesome to do. So I think we're going to shoot you this way. Then we're going to pull you this way. And I hate this turn. But we're going to do it anyway. And I'm not going to reset my turn, even though I feel like I should. I feel like if I'm not resetting my turn is a huge mistake right here, and I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. These guys are explodey now. Which is, let's say, interesting. I want them to not explode. That's for sure. However, having this guy explode isn't a bad idea. Yeah, see, Abe having acid right now is terrifying to me. We can kill this guy, but he'll explode and destroy this building. Versus just doing 1 damage anyway. I really want to kill this guy. But it's not going to happen this turn. And see, this will kill Abe, and Abe is not going to die. So Abe is going to heal himself so he gets at the acid off of him. This is how it starts. You can take 1 grid damage. You're like, it's only 1 grid damage. Well, how much damage can 1 grid damage do? And the answer is 1. But it's more of a psychological thing. That when you start taking grid damage, when you start accepting grid damage in your life, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just in the game. Okay, we took less than 3 grid damage. We got the power back that we lost, so we'll call it even and be happy that we got the rep point. Okay, what is this? Kill 4 enemies infected with acid. This shouldn't be a big deal. The tank could be in a worse spot, but I'm not 100% sure what that spot would be. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. This whole section is open. If somebody comes around this way, we're very unhappy. And we're very unhappy now because now the tank's going to get destroyed and we basically can't win unless we take another grid damage. We could pull that tank out of the way, which is not the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah. Yeah, putting acid on this guy is dumb because it wouldn't kill him. So what we're going to do here is you're going to come around here. You're going to come up here. You're going to come here and acid this guy, and then you're going to shoot him and kill him. You're going to jump and do that to that guy. And now he's ready to die next turn by whatever we shoot. We are going to have a ton of enemies, which is super frightening. But we'll see what happens here. The big problem with this squad, as I am deducing, is that they do not have the damage output that is required to succeed in this game. Okay, you could do this. Now, you're not Abe, so if this guy hits you, you're dead. If either of these two guys hit you, you're dead. So shooting this way kills this guy. You jump on this guy, killing him, pushing him out of the way. He won't shoot him, which is really annoying. He's gonna do the grid damage before this. But I guess we're kind of in the realm of we're gonna have to deal with grid damage right now. We could do this, which pulls him into there. Actually, if we could kill this guy. If we could kill this guy. Let's think about this. Because if we could do this, that'll kill this guy. You could shoot this guy. Then this guy, that is not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I hate it when I click somebody when I want to select them. And I have a weapon selected. I wish the game literally, it was impossible to do that. Okay. This will take care of him. And push him this way, which is bad. So that's a terrible move. We could do this, which will do grid damage, but you know what? It might be just what you have to do. What I'd love to do is get him out of here so that you could jump in there and kill these two guys, push him back, and do 1 damage to him. But the only way to do that is to use you up by pulling the you this way. And that won't even do it because he's not dead. I feel like I'm wasting too much time on this turn. The other option is you could pull this guy out of the way. You could shoot this guy. You could jump here, killing this guy and our acid tank. Huh. This is a conundrum. This feels like this is the mission that matters. This is the one that really is going to decide what happens. I think we're just going to accept the grid damage. So you're going to shoot this guy into him. Then you're gonna jump here to kill him. Now he's not gonna die. And then you two don't actually have a use. That's what really bugs me, is that you two don't have a use. Aha. You go here, that'll kill him. You shoot him into him. Wait a minute. What's your move? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could... Okay. I at least have a way out, I think, without doing any damage to the grid. No, because he's not going to be free. Okay. Back up. Pull this guy into this guy. Jump here. Oh, and then he's going to do that. So yeah, there was no way to avoid grid damage, but this avoids a lot of other damage. And actually, no, this guy can't do that. We've killed 2 people with acid. We're going to have acid on the ground, and we have ways to move people. I don't want to. The choice is: do I take a grid damage, or do I keep my acid tank? And I think I keep my acid tank. I had already accepted the fact that I was going to take grid damage. So, oh, and look at that. Let me get a resist. Okay, I think I want this guy to explode. And then we'll do this damage to you. And we'll put acid on you and block the spawn, which seems like a good idea. And then we'll have no spawns on the final turn, and the acid guy's dead. And we win. A little bit of a shaded victory with that 1 grid damage. I probably spent too much time worrying about that 1 grid damage, but you gotta sweat the small stuff when you're trying to win this game, especially with a random squad. I'm very, very scared about my damage output. I really wish I had one of these guys with extra damage going into the final battle, but it's just not going to happen. Now, the question here is, do we want to kill 7 enemies, protect the coal plant? Do we want to end the battle with less than 4 mech damage and protect the coal plant? Or do we want to defend the train? And I think we want to defend the train, especially because there's no alleyway at the end here that these guys can screw us over on. So we're going to put you here, and you here, and you... This guy has a move of 2, this guy has a move of 4, and this guy has a move of 2. So nobody can actually get to the train, so I think we're going to do that. That's fine. That's even better. I already know what I'm going to do, and it's that. And then that. And you have no use, so just help block the area of the train. Okay, the bad guys explode, which is, I'm going to say, important to pay attention to, especially with this guy here. Okay, what can we do that's clever? We could do this, which will kill both of these guys. We want you to not be in front of the train. We basically have to jump you here to knock him this way, which I think won't kill him. Yeah, because it only does 1 damage. So if we jump him here to knock him out of the way of the train, he's not going to cause any problems. That leaves you. I don't know what we want to do with you, but let's go ahead and do this. Then I guess we'll just put you on a spawn. And then you knock him out of the way. And we're only going to have 2 actual bad guys here. And we've won. No, that'll be bad. So we're not gonna even bother with that. We're just gonna give you not even a kill. And you just come up here and heal. We'll accept the fact that we beat the train without getting a lot of XP. Okay, we have defended the train. We have gotten all the achievements so far. Here's the where I'm fairly sure that we can't win. I don't know how we're going to kill this Scion Abomination with the weak squad we have. But let's find out together, shall we? Okay, this guy's a problem. It's a huge problem. And this guy's a problem. Did I mention he's a huge problem? This is something we could do. And this is something we could do. Let us think, though. Yeah, here's... no, I don't like any of that. I kind of want to get the tank here to shoot this guy this way. And then jump you here to push him this way, but then you have acid on you, which is terrible. But I don't see another solution because we can't do anything with anybody else. Nobody else can actually affect this guy. And if you jump here, you're doing damage to the grid, which is bad. So we're going to do this even though I absolutely hate it. Then we're going to do this to pull you here, and then that won't kill him, which is super annoying. We could do this instead, which will block a spawn, and I think that's a good idea. Because if he's not going to die anyway, I'd rather do damage to the Scion. Especially because they heal. I just remember that these guys heal. So yeah, that's why we have to take care of the Scion quickly. And Abe can block a spawn, but he cannot otherwise affect the game. This guy has to be dealt with. One, two, three. Do you have 4? You do have 4 move. Think everything. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this and repair you so you can be useful next turn. Yeah, these guys' healing is just terrible. Okay, I see an opportunity with the Abomination. It's not a great one, though. Because we have to deal with these guys. Yeah, sadly we have to use someone's move on this guy to A, save you, and B, do this. And we have 2 guys attacking, so we're going to have to... What is your move? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pull this guy this way. So you can shoot this guy this way, and then we can stop this guy. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we've given up on the Abomination. And we're probably going to take a whole bunch of damage on the last turn here. Because we're constantly just making it through the turn and not actually doing anything. Okay. This guy is the only actually important one. And we can fix... Well, not the only important one, but he's the only one that you can deal with. So let's pull him out of the way. Then you could do what you did before, but it'll kill you. Will it? Yeah, it will. He only has 1 power, so we're in trouble here. He has to shoot this guy so he doesn't kill him. So we're going to be taking 1 grid damage. Period. And there's no way we can kill anybody without also taking grid damage. Which is super annoying. Because no one's at 1 health except for you, and there's nowhere to go to you that doesn't either kill my own guy or do that, and even then it would push you into there and you do a whole bunch of damage. So, Abe, just be angry. Hulk smash. We'll be happy we got out of this with only 1 grid damage and all of our mechs alive. But that was nasty. Yeah, these guys only doing 1 damage each is just terrible. This is a horrible squad, and I'm terrified to play them. But let's spend our reputation. If we sell something, we can get 3 power. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell something, and we're going to buy 3 power. And we are going to put it into you. And do that, and then we're going to put the other 2 into you for that, and we're gonna kind of write a line here. We have extra damage, which is critical for this squad, and Abe can only do his move 4 times unless he takes other damage. So we have to pay attention to that. And I'm just so you know, I'm thinking my first thought here is 2-island victory, especially with that blobber there. So I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to go to this island next time, and we are going to ideally win and then just run to the final battle. I hope you're looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to doing it. I'm HMV, and I will, as always, talk at you later.